Today we're going to be going over exactly how I took a store from $0, no traffic, nothing, to over $700 every single day in a span of like 7 days. We're going to go through how I found the product, how I did the marketing, we're going to look into my ads, we're going to look into basically everything you guys need to know. Make sure you watch till the end to get every single thing right, just in case you don't miss any steps. This video is really going to be value packed. Alright guys, so we start with day number 0, which is before doing anything. The first step, and a lot of people miss this step, it's actually super important, is brainstorming. Sitting down and thinking about what can work, what's the price range you want to work on, what kind of product you want to go for, and just knowing that how it actually works, like how will you actually generate sales. Because really, business is when you make sales. Business is when you get orders, right? It's not about how great your website looks or how amazing your ads are. It really is going to come down to, are you making sales or not? If you're making sales, you have a business. If you're not making sales, you're not making money, you don't have a business. There's no point investing $100 in a logo, $100 in getting someone to design your site, $500 to this and that, and then just, you start off. That's called spending money. You're not making money there. So the first thing is understand that don't spend a lot of money up front. Day 0 is all about mindset, understanding that, okay, I have to launch a product, I'm gonna make a site for it, I'm gonna launch ads, and that's it. If nobody buys my product, cool, we're gonna go for the next one. If people do buy your product, all of a sudden you just didn't spend a lot of money to get that first sale. So you want to be as lean as possible. That's how I begin day 0, with just thinking about what kind of products I can sell. Day 0 was brainstorming, and let's go on to day 1. So unlike most people have day 1 finding their product, day 2 making the site, day 3 running ads, day 4 making sales, I just did everything on the same day. The first thing you want to do on day 1, what I did personally, right, basically went on hashtag TikTok finds, TikTok made me buy it, whatever basically gives you any ideas. Come up with the product idea. Again, idea will give you an idea, but just looking around here, looking for ideas. Looked around for a bunch of products, scroll down for, I would say, about 15-20 minutes, just looking around, seeing what sticks out and works. So for example, right now I can see there's this little galaxy projector thing, and there's this little lock for your door, a lot of different things. This one's little, I think it's a humidifier. So just looking out for product ideas, thinking about the price range. Usually I would go for anything which I can buy for pretty cheap, like $5-10 and sell it for like 30, 40, 50. You always want to have a high profit margin with your product, because you can mark up your product more than you think you can and still be able to make decent amount of profit from it. Sometimes people just don't make money because they price their products too low. So don't make that mistake. People don't buy the product because of the price. They usually buy it because of how the product's gonna make them feel. Day 1, just got everything done with the product, set up the website, and launch some ads. Alright guys, so we are in my ads dashboard right now. As you guys can see, for November 3rd, we had about basically $0 in sales, and we had 3 checkouts, 3 add to carts, 80 visitors, and we spent about $41 on ads. So this was just me launching ads on the second day. So basically on day 1, I got everything ready, put payment processor information in, got shipping settings done, everything done, and just launched the ads right away. I like to do things really quickly. I don't like to wait around a lot. Right, so let's move on to day number 2, which is actually when we had our first sale of about $96. We spent about $55 on ads, and we got our first sale right here. You guys could see this was the ad set for $30, and it was $95 in conversion price. Day 2 was just waiting for the sale to happen. There was nothing really to be done. I was just waiting for the data to come in. So once I get some data from spending this money, I can say, okay, you know what, I can see the conversion rate now. So the conversion rate was 0.74% right here. You guys can see it was horrendous. So I worked on the website, and that's when we go into day 3. Alright guys, day 3, we spent about $101 in ad spend, and we made back about $202. So basically 2x ROI, and our conversion rate doubled. All I really did was update the website. There's no better way for me to tell you what to do on your site than to compare your site to this website, the Hoodie. They've done, over $400 million of revenue, they've across all those brands. So I would suggest you guys just look at the website and just see what they're doing. It's all simple, just price tag. Everybody has the same stuff going on, details, these little drop downs which help you like get more answers to your questions. And then there's some CRO metrics. So I just added like why buy from us, stuff like that. I added some reviews, I added some recommended products. I already had those there. That's basically what I did to raise my conversion rate on day number 3. If you're seeing that your website isn't converting very well, just work on your site. It doesn't take that long. Look at big sites like the Hoodie, look at big sites like Fashion Nova, whatever, and just look at their product pages and see what they're doing different than you. And most of the time, there's not much difference apart from just your design or just how your website looks in general. You might have really bad product images, you might have really bad descriptions. Sell the benefit of have the product. Don't sell the product. And people always ask like, okay, how do you do better copywriting? You have to hire a copywriter. No, you don't, you know? The whole sell this pen bullshit is you don't sell the pen. You're supposed to sell what the pen gives to you. Same with your product. Don't sell your product. Sell what is gonna happen if they buy your product. Right? That's how you do it. Alright guys, let's move on to day number 4. So day number 4 was November 6th. That's when we spent actually about $137 in our ad budget, and we ended up getting a pretty lucky day. I think we made back about $713. The conversion rate skyrocketed from, it doubled again. So as you guys can see, on 4th of November, the conversion rate was about 0.74%. To next day, 5th of November, it was about 1.68%, and then on 6th of November, it was basically 3.16%, the highest it's been so far. Now, of course, this is a bit of positive variance. If you guys know what positive variance is, sometimes you'll have more sales than usual, and sometimes you'll have less sales than usual. This product was really good, and it was working really well. We got like a bunch of sales, but usually you don't want to expect things to go that much in your favor. Some days you're gonna have good days, some days you're gonna have bad days. No matter how good your business is overall, it's gonna return to the mean. So variance is completely fine. This was kind of a positive variance day. We had like $713, and for ad spend, we basically spent nothing. We made like $400-500 profit on this day alone. So yeah, super cool. Once again, all I did on day number 4 was just, all the website optimizations that I did on the previous day were coming to life. Adding all the reviews, making the description better, doing whatever we did to make the website look more clean and making a better logo, all that stuff. That is what helped the website convert at a higher rate. If you guys want, I can make a whole video on how I make my stores and how I get them going, but really, you don't need that video. You can just look at the OD, look at big brands, see what they're doing, and just replicate what they're doing. Not 1-to-1. Don't try to become ODV2. Just understand what they're doing. Like, why are they taking images like this? What's with their copy? Get inspired and write your own shit. Don't copy paste what somebody else is doing. Then, your own reviews, CRO, right here. And that's about it. That's what we did to basically quadruple our conversion rate on day number 4. Yeah, after that, we're gonna go on to day 5, 6, and 7 because not a lot happened in the next few days. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was just constantly watching the ad spend, testing up different products, different creatives on the site. So for the next 3 days, 7th till 11th, I would say that's 7 days. We spent about 1.3k in the following 4 days. So from 7th to 11th, and we ended up making back about 2.9k in the next 4 days. That's also like a 2x ROI. Again, the conversion rate did even out to 2%, which I'm working on right now. Really, there was no secret for this. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, there was some secret strategy. No, we're just basically keeping the ads at the same budget, trying to raise the budget every day, constantly cut out the losers, keep the winners running, and that's basically all about it. There's not really that much tricks to it. Like, obviously, we're gonna be doing email marketing next. We're gonna be doing more things next, but that's the whole process. Day 0 brainstorm, day 1 you start the product, launch everything, go on immediately, go quick. Don't wait 4 days to launch your product. Don't wait 7 days to launch your product. Just launch it as soon as possible, as properly and as lean way as possible. Start getting your first few sales and start promoting them more and more and more. You guys can see we have like 4 or 5 different assets running over here. I'm probably gonna be scaling this throughout the next few weeks and just showing you guys how this goes in general. And we also have a couple more brands coming out after this, which I'm also working on the production and samples for it. But yeah, that's basically it, guys.